Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Friday. We got 9 matchups on this NBA slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action here. And yeah, guys, we'll hop in it here. Hope you guys had a nice holidays and getting ready for this New Year's here. And yeah, let's get some nice winners here. We got the Washington Wizards versus the Orlando Magic. Wizards opening up as a 7-point road favorite with the over-under at 225.5. Wizards coming into this matchup 15-21, 15-19-2 covering the spread. The Magic 13-20-3, 19-14-3 covering the spread. Head-to-head, both teams have won 5 out of their last 10 games. We got the Wizards on a 3-game winning streak right now. Magic on a 2-game losing streak. They're going to be without a few guys. No Bamba, Wendell Carter Jr., Wagner, Cole Anthony, RJ Hampton. A lot of guys suspended in that little fight, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, way too many injuries here for the Magic. We're going to take the Wizards -7 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks opening up as a 7.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 239.5. Lakers coming into this matchup 14-21, 13-21-1 covering the spread. The Hawks 17-18, 14-20-1 covering the spread. Head-to-head, the Lakers are 7-3. LeBron is questionable. Be sure to check his status. Lakers coming off a Heat loss. Atlanta on a 2-game losing streak coming off a Brooklyn loss. Yeah, but pretty much just be sure to check LeBron's status. No Clint Capella. Lakers are 9-3 against Atlanta. If LeBron plays, I'm liking the 7.5 points here. I think it's at a very intriguing line. And I think I'm going to take Lakers plus 7.5. But if LeBron doesn't play, then we'll take the Hawks in this one. Next matchup, we got the Phoenix Suns versus the Toronto Raptors. Toronto opening up as home favorites at 2.5-point home favorites with the over-under at 224. Suns coming into this matchup 20-16, 19-17 covering the spread. The Raptors 15-20, 17-18 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Toronto is 7-3. No Devin Booker. And then Toronto, Fred VanVleet is questionable. But we got Phoenix, 1-4 in their last 5. It's been a struggle without Booker here. Toronto, 2-8 in their last 10. I mean, they've really been struggling here too. I'm going to roll with the home team here. 2 teams struggling. I just don't like the Suns without Devin Booker. Give me the Raptors -2.5 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Pistons versus the Chicago Bulls. Bulls opening up as a 7.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 230. Detroit coming into this matchup 9-28, 16-18-3 covering the spread. The Bulls 15-19, 16-17-1 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Chicago is 10-0. They've been dominant. No Diallo or Killian Hayes are both out with a suspension. Detroit coming off an Orlando win. Chicago 4-1 in their last 5. Coming off a nice Bucks win here. Yeah, they've just been dominant against the Pistons. Give me Bulls -7.5 and money line at home. Next matchup, we get the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks opening up as a 6.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 229. Minnesota coming into this matchup 16-19, 14-21 covering the spread. The Bucks 22-12, 17-15-2 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Milwaukee is 7-3. Jrue Holiday is out, and so is Middleton. So that definitely does hurt a bit. Minnesota, they're on a 4-game losing streak. Bucks also on a 4-game losing streak. Both teams struggling here. Yeah, so, both teams struggling here. I just don't like Minnesota. They've been 3-7 in their last 10. They've looked pretty bad here. I think I'm gonna roll with the Bucks -6.5 for money line at home. got a good spot at home to get a nice home win. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia 76ers versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Sixers opening up as a 1-point road favorite with the over-under at 228. Sixers coming into this matchup 20-13, 20-13 covering the spread. The Pelicans 22-12, 18-16 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Philly is 7-3. We got Philly coming off a Washington loss. Still playing great though. Pelicans, they're on a 4-game winning streak. I mean, they're playing great too. No Larry Nance Jr. here. Philly 7-1 against the Pelicans. They've been very good against the Pelicans. 7-2 covering in their last 9. Pelicans 10-1 at home. I mean, this is a great battle here. Both teams playing hot. Zion versus Embiid. I like the Sixers roster a little bit better here with Harden and Embiid. I'm going to take Sixers -1 in money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Miami Heat versus the Denver Nuggets. Denver opening up as a 4.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 223.5. The Heat coming into this matchup 18-17, 12-21-2 covering the spread. Denver 22-12, 16-18 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Denver is 8-2, where they've been pretty dominant. A lot of players questionable for Miami. Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray are both questionable, so be sure to check their status. Miami on a 2-game winning streak. Denver coming off a Sacramento loss, but they're 5-1 in their last 6. They're playing pretty well here. And Miami 1-7 against Denver, 1-7 covering against Denver. Denver's been very good against Miami. I think I'm going to take Denver -4.5 in money line at home. Just be sure to monitor Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon's status as well. Next matchup, we got the Portland Trail Blazers versus the Golden State Warriors. Blazers opening up as a 3-point road favorite with the over-under at 232.5. Blazers coming into this matchup 18-16, 21-13 covering the spread. The Warriors 18-18, 16-19-1 covering the spread. Head-to-head, the Warriors are 6-4. Curry still out for a while. Wiggins still out. Portland coming off a Charlotte win. Warriors on a 3-game winning streak here. They are playing pretty well these last few games. But I like the Blazers here. I'm not in love with the Warriors. I like the Blazers coming into this relatively healthy. Give me Blazers -3 in money line on the road. And then the last matchup, we got the Utah Jazz versus the Sacramento Kings. Kings opening up as a 3.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 241.5. The Jazz coming into this matchup 19-18, 20-17 covering the spread. The Kings 18-15, 19-14 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Jazz are 9-1. They've been dominant against the Kings. Jazz on a 2-game losing streak here. Sacramento coming off a nice Denver win. Yeah, the Jazz 9-2-1 covering against Sacramento, 8-0 against Sacramento here. Sacramento 1-11 at home against Utah. Give me Jazz +3.5 on the road. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.